Hey, what's up, Divine Ones? It's Latoya Okia. Y'all come on in, baby. Slide on in this thing for another episode of the Divine Destiny with Latoya Podcast. So let's get right on into the message, baby. This is what I want to share with y'all. Don't let people, don't allow the world, don't allow society, whoever, don't allow them to box you in. Don't let people box you in and say, oh, well, you're only known for this and this is what you should stick to. Or this is the only thing that, is going to work for you and you should just stick to that. You should just stick to this. Now, let me say this. The word of God does declare that a person's gift will make room for them. And we do have to hone in on a specific area, on a specific gift in order to master it and in order to be known for something. And you do have to stay rooted and stay planted. I am an advocate for that you need to find one thing, one area, one category, and allow yourself to be known for that first. So you build a name for yourself in that area or in that category first. But once that gift has come to a season of your life where once you've come to a season of your life where that gift has begun to make room for you, it has started making room for you, meaning that, you can breathe a little bit. You are not so pressed for finances. You are not so pressed on how you're going to pay your bills, on how you're going to take care of your family, but you can start seeing some of the manifestation of your vision. You can start seeing some of the manifestation of your fruit, your labor that you sowed in the beginning, the seeds that you sown in the beginning. You can start to breathe a little bit. You got some steady income coming. You got some streams of income that's flowing to you. You have a couple clients on your calendar, enough for you to be able to just breathe and not be so pressed. And basically, you have just come to a season of your life where you can start to see the fruit. This is the thing. Don't allow that one thing that you are known for. Now, if that's all you want to do, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not telling you that you got to get into all this different stuff. No, do what fulfills you. But what I'm saying is, if there's something else in your heart that you feel led to do, or you want to get into, or you passionate about, don't allow the world and people to say, oh, well, you a singer and you should just stick to singing. Or you an actor and you should just stick to acting. Or in my case, oh, well, you a preacher and you should just stick to preaching. Listen, if it's in your heart, if it's something you want to do, you called to do, you have the finances to be able to do it. It ain't going to break you. It ain't going to ruin, your brand and what you have created for yourself. If it's going to fulfill you, it's going to bring good to the world. It's going to add value to the world in some type of way. Listen, baby, do it. Do it, okay? Because you're going to have people that was riding with you based off of one thing that they knew you for or that you did. And hey, that may be the only thing that those people will support you in. And when you come out with other things and you come out with other stuff, they may say, hey, that ain't for me. And, I don't care for that. And I'm just going to stick to this, or I'm just going to stick to that, or the original thing that you started in or you came out with. And guess what? That is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine, baby. But I don't want you to limit yourself and to not do other things that God has called you to do, not do other things that's in your soul and in your spirit for you to do, because you're afraid that your audience won't support you with this particular thing, or you're afraid that your clientele won't, get on board with this, or won't like that, won't care for that. As long as it does not affect what you have originally started and that's your gift, if that's your true gift, and maybe there's other stuff that you want to get into is like a passion, or is like, some other interest that you have. As long as you have sowed those seeds and your roots have formed in that gift, and you have been established, you have established yourself in this area, and this is something that you are known for and people know you for, Don't allow people to just box you into that. And I want to specifically hone in on ministers, preachers, pastors, because that's who I am. Now, I am an ordained minister. I'm an ordained minister. I was ordained as a minister in my early 20s. I did not get online and start preaching and teaching online until about 4 years ago when I left my job back in 2019. That's been 4 years ago. And these last 4 years is when I really got online and started preaching and teaching and ministering online. But I had been doing that the majority of my life, really since I was a little girl. But just these last 4 years is when I brought it online on camera, and I began to do it online. And so I became established in that area, became known for that. A lot of people know me, as Latoya Okia, the preacher, the minister, the spiritual leader. And that is who I am, and that is my gift. But this is a principle that I want to teach from that. That is a gift that has allowed me to become established, allowed my name to get out there, allowed me to reach the masses, to reach the multitudes, to create a client base, a clientele, a strong tribe that I've been able to create simply from using my gift. So the principle is true that a person's gift will make room for you, and it makes room for you to be able to use your other gifts, for you to be able to use other things that God has placed in your heart to do. And I said that, hey, everything that God gave me, I'm going to give it to the people. I'm going to give it to y'all. I'm not going to die and leave up out of here with all this other stuff that God has placed inside of me, because I don't want to disappoint my people that's used to seeing me preach. And I don't want to disappoint my people that's used to seeing me, as a minister, as a teacher. And so they not used to seeing this side of me. Listen, everything that God gave me, I'm going to give it to y'all. So what does that mean? You're going to start seeing me, post all other types of content that God has placed in my heart to do. Will I continue to preach? Yes. Yes, I'm going to continue to preach, because look, that's just who I am, baby. That's in me. So you can't take that out of me, because that's just in me. But this is the principle, like I said, that I want to pull from this is, yes, a person's gift will make room for them and it will bring them before great men. But don't limit yourself and don't box yourself in to that one thing, to that one gift. If there's other lanes that you want to start getting into, who said you can't do it? If you started as a speaker, you started as a minister or as a pastor or a spiritual leader, who said that you can't become an author and write that book? Who said that you can't, like in my case, become a life coach and start a life coaching business, and then develop a training certification program to train and certify other life coaches? Who said that you can't be a business owner, that you can't be an entrepreneur? Who said that you can't open up an Amazon storefront and start promoting your products on your Amazon storefront? Who said that you can't start singing? If you want to sing, baby, then sing. This is the thing. You work your gift. You hone in on your one talent. Well, not talent, but your one gift. So you pick one that you're going to give your everything to, and you become known for that thing first. And then once you have been established in that lane and you ain't, penny pinching no more, and you come to a season of your life where you can see the fruit, like I was saying earlier, and now that gift has been able to free you up to be able to, get into some of the other lanes and create the other streams of income. Don't let people box you in. Don't let the world box you in. And yeah, you may lose some people. Some people may say, well, no, she doing too much, or he doing too much. I don't like that. But you got to go on anyway, baby, because you got to give the world everything that God gave you. Now, I'm not saying that you just go running like a chicken with your head cut off, because everything has to be done in decency and in order, right? So a lot of the things that I'm doing right now, like my Amazon storefront, okay, like my life coach certification program, my academy, LatoyaOkiaAcademy.com, my group coaching membership, my tours, my VIP days where I travel to different cities across the country and I do in-person VIP days with my women. And then my tours where I travel to different places across the country and we do in-person conferences for men and women and meetups. I didn't do all of that at one time. All of that didn't happen at one time. In the beginning, I focused on one thing. I focused on one gift, and it opened up the doorway for me to get into other lanes. That gift paid the bills. Like your gift, and when the Bible say it makes room for you, it pays your bills. If you stay rooted in it long enough, you will come to a season where that little gift that God put in you will pay your bills and it will free you up financially. You will have financial freedom to be able to do the other things that you enjoy, to do the other things that you want to get into. And that's just like with me. Some of the other things that I'm going to get into is fashion. I like fashion. I've always had a heart for fashion. Now, I struggle with putting outfits and stuff together, but hey, I can get somebody else to do that for me and we can create a line and I'm just saying I like fashion. I enjoy fashion. I enjoy get ready with me's. I enjoy makeup, planning makeup. I enjoy wigs. So I'll eventually come out with a wig line. I enjoy, what's some of the other things? I talk about journals and blue ink pens a lot. So definitely we're going to come out with a stationery line. That's going to be out. Okay. Some journals and some blue ink pens, a makeup line. I love skincare. So we'll come out with a skincare line, cosmetics, baby, Okia cosmetics, all that stuff. And if I allow people to box me in and say, you a preacher, you supposed to be preaching God's word. How you doing this and doing that? Bye, devil. Come on now. Bye, devil, with your ugly self. And I ain't talking to the person. I'm talking to that spirit that's in that person. Okay, that's God's child. Now, they beautiful. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about that spirit that's in them that's trying to box me in. Don't you allow no spirit to box you in. You give the world everything that God gave you and you do it in decency and in order. Okay, so I just wanted to bring y'all that quick message, baby. I love y'all so much. And then singing too. A lot of people don't know I sing. And y'all, my singing voice is not nothing like my preaching voice. Like I be going hard when I be preaching, but my singing voice, I'm a soprano and I'm soft. I'm a soft soprano when I'm singing. So y'all gonna be like, I know that ain't Toya, baby. I know that ain't Forget Them Folks. Activate beast mode for the kingdom of God. Yes, baby. But you're gonna hear that. You're gonna start hearing my singing gift. I'm gonna start singing because I can't die and leave this world and not give y'all everything that God gave me. I can't allow the world to box me in. I can't allow the world to put me in one lane, one category and tell me that I ain't never going to do nothing other than this. And then you got to say, how dare anybody try to tell me what I can and can't do when I know what God has placed inside of me? Come on now. So you have to identify. This is what I want y'all to pull from this episode. Identify your gift, okay? Identify the thing that you are talented, that you are naturally gifted at, that you don't even have to try. It just comes naturally to you. It's easy for you, but other people are like, how in the world do you do that? That is amazing. That's your gift. Identify one gift. Hone in on it. Give it your full concentration, your full focus. Because as human beings, we're God's highest form of creation. We have power in us that other creatures don't have. When you give something your 100% concentration and focus, listen, baby, you will master it and you will see success in that area. And then that will be able to open up doors for you and pay the bills for you so that you can then start focusing on other things. You don't focus on your other interests and stuff when you're trying to pay your bills. You got to get to the need. You got to solve a problem for somebody. And that's with your gift. That's with that one gift that you hone in on. And you say, which of my gifts does the world need right now? What do people need from me right now? What is something that comes easy to me that I can add value. I can solve a problem for somebody. Okay. Focus on that. And then that is going to open up the doorway for you to be able to get into some of these other lanes, like what I'm doing now. Like I just did a video. I'm finna be dropping it on my YouTube channel. I just did a video. Is a series that I just started called Toya's Amazon Finds. And in this video, I'm, showcasing some Amazon items that I bought from Amazon, and I am promoting my Amazon store. And when Divine Ones click that link and they go purchase that product, I earn a small commission from that. So I'm creating content to promote my Amazon storefront. That is something different than me coming online preaching. Every video, I'm not going to come online and be preaching and be saying God said. Some videos that will be, if that's in my spirit to do that. But there are other sides of me. There are other lanes, within me. There are other interests that I have. And I can't allow people to box me in. And I want to say that to y'all. Don't allow people to box you in. Once you have, mastered that gift and you got a little wiggle room, start, exploring your other interests and exploring other things. Diversify your income. Create multiple streams of income. Use this influence that you have created in this gift and ask yourself, how can I leverage this? Okay. How can I leverage this to open up new doors for me, new opportunities for me? Because that's what I'm doing now. And so give the world everything that God has placed inside of you. Don't die and leave this world with gifts still buried in you because you were too nervous or you were too ashamed of what somebody would say that, oh, that's not you. You're not known for that. You don't do stuff like that. Child, forget them folks. And use every gift that God placed inside of you. Okay. So I am Latoya Okia. I love y'all so much. I love you so much, baby. I'm praying for you. This is your season for transformation. And if you know that and you believe that today and you're looking for a coach, then you have come to the right place, baby. I want you to click the link in the show notes, subscribe to the podcast, whatever podcast platform you're listening to. If you're listening from YouTube, make sure you subscribe and turn on them notifications. OK, and then click that link in the description and join my group coaching community. We're having our next group coaching session on August the 7th. If you catch this before then, slide on in, baby. And if you miss it, you'll get access to the replay. We have group coaching sessions every month, success calls. You have a private community that you're able to get tapped into when you join the membership. And it's only $47 a month, a very small investment that you can cancel. OK, you can cancel at any time, baby. OK, it's no, lifelong commitment or 3-month or 6-month commitment. You can cancel at any time. But I want you, when you come in, to commit to at least 6 months of it. Commit to at least 6 months and come in. Do the work, do the assignments, come to the group coaching sessions. OK, and I promise you, if you do the work and you apply yourself, it will bless your life. This is going to give you the knowledge and the tools that you need in order to get your transformation so you can identify your gift, so you can hone in on your gift. This is going to help you develop the discipline that you need, the dedication that you need in order to master your gift so that you can get to that season of financial freedom. I'm able to focus on things now because I was disciplined enough to master my gift. I'm able to focus on other things now that back when I was in my surviving season, child, I didn't have time to worry about this stuff because I had to get it out the mud. But I'm telling you that once you're able to get focused and lock in and master your gift, when you come into that season of financial freedom, you're able to focus on other things, the little small interests that you've always wanted to do this. You've always wanted to get in this and get in that. That's the season that I want you to get to. OK, that's the season that I want you to join me in. And as your coach, I'm going to work with you and help you get there. OK, but you got to get in, baby. You got to click the link and you got to sign up. OK, I love you so much, baby. And I'll check in with y'all later.